All right, hello friends, 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗲𝗀𝗀 here. If you are tuning in now live, I hope you are soaking up this Christmas spirit, this Christmas joy. What went right this year? The goodness of this year. If you're going to be catching the replay later, and when this is posting in my newsletter, it will be well into 2021. And I hope that you've started this year peaceful, joyful, productive, on fire. And that's why I want to talk to you today about measuring success in your business. Many people, when they measure success, they look at the ROI, the return on investment. Whether that's a time investment, meaning it took me this long to build this course, this long to build this funnel, this long to create this, and what kind of impact and income am I getting on the return? Or sometimes it is an actual monetary investment. I invested $10K in this, or $2K in this, or $500 in this. I spent X amount on ads. How quickly did I make that X amount and then some back? Now, ROI can be an amazing tool to track the success in your business, because there's nothing worse than just banging out to-dos, doing a whole bunch of stuff, but not feeling like it's ever equating to anything significant in your business. So that's why I want to look at what I call the ROG and the ROC. Those are the two main markers that I want you to gauge your business success. I want you to aim your business strategies at doing the ROG and the ROC better. And I'll tell you what that is in a minute. I had the opportunity to be on a fellow podcaster's podcast called The Binge Factor with Tracy Hazard. And it's really neat because she has podcasters on and she has us kind of tell her story of how podcasting is working in our favor, what ROI it's giving us back to our business. And then at the end, she gives a little bit of coaching and tips and talks about what she uniquely likes about the way each guest is using podcasting in their business. And what she said about me, I was kind of listening with, oh, I'm afraid to hear if it's good or bad or not. And the two words she used to describe me and my podcast were generous and benevolent, meaning kind. Generous and kind. And those are two of my brand emotions, which made my heart sing to hear that. Because marketing is what you say about your business. Your brand emotion is what other people say about you. And ultimately, that's what leads them to wanting to work with you. It's not necessarily the structure of how I set up my podcast. It's that I'm generous and I'm kind with the information and the tips and the tricks that I share and the guests that I have on. So your ROG is your return on generosity, your return on gratitude, meaning how generous are you with your systems and your structures and your sales tactics and the solutions that you provide. It is old, bad marketing business to say, hold all the goods till they get in with you, just give them a taste. That taste may be the only touch point that you ever get with people. Because the online space is noisy, the online space is crowded, the online space is a lot of smoke and mirrors some days. And when you're trying to cut through the noise, it's your generosity that will do that. If you're here tuning in at the end of 2020, or if you're here tuning in 2021, you've survived some shit this year. Yes, you have. Meaning you have some solutions for how you navigated your business, kept your business afloat, pivoted and shifted if you had to close down and start something new, how you got your kids to school or virtual schools, how you parented, how you didn't kill your husband or your spouse, how you did self-care, how you fell apart and then built yourself back up, what really mattered to you. You know stuff. So start teaching, start sharing. The more generous you can be, the more connection, ROC, return on connection, the more connection and deeper connection you can have, and that equates to a better ROI. The best clients that have ever come into our business have either been referred because I had a solid connection with a great person and they referred them to me, or I was generous with the give and take. They've come from digesting or listening to my podcast or my newsletter because they took the time to listen or read and soak up those tips. I've solved some problems along the way. Or the best people have come that are looking for the best. They're looking for someone who's got their butt kicked and who isn't perfect. And I share a lot of stories. I share a lot of realness in everything that I do. Some days you'll see me all made up and hair and makeup and the work, sparkly earrings and the whole bit. Other days you'll see me post-workout with no makeup on, in a hoodie or a hat on my head if I'm divinely called to share something important. It's a come as you are. And when you give permission and kindness for people to come as they are and say it like it is and have real talk and real conversations, you build that trust. And trust is really the foundation of every single business. So, ROG, ROC, return on generosity, return on gratitude, return on connection. How generous have you been? How gracious have you been? How kind have you been? How connected have you been? How generous and creative and connected and kind to yourself and gracious to yourself have you been? That's what I want you to start rating your business success. Right? It's not a number in a bank account. It's not degrees behind your name. It's not awards won. Those are the important things that I want you to focus on. So thank you for being here with me. If I can help you come up with a plan for where your business is going to go in 2021, that's what I want to do. Email me. If you want to build something, a course, a membership, a funnel, redo your website, some lead generation, social media, blogging, podcasting, all the things you don't know how to do or you don't want to do, that's what you email me for. And lastly, remember, champion people. I believe in you. I want to help you. I believe that your message and your stories have weight and are valuable. So if nothing else, you're having the worst day ever, get on and champion people. Get on and tell someone, hey, I believe in you. You're important. You matter. I see you. Start doing that and you'll see how your business changes. I hope to hear from you in 2021. Thanks for being here. I'll see you again next time.